dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
Alright, my wonderful people, welcome back to my wonderful channel. Reality latest gist as we giving a back-to-back updates and information as it dey hot. My people don't carry another bongo matter can give una the matter with the on ground. Be say the governorship candidate of the Young Progressive Party for 2024 Edo State governorship election, Paul Okunbua, has been sentenced to 6 months in prison by an already chief magistrate court. Hey, my people, you don't say to. Moving on after this, we have the prominent legal scholar and senior advocate of Nigeria, Ise Sage, talk say before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over power, say in one more, say make no remove first subsidy. Hey, my people, the matter gets a CB, but guys, before I go comments fully, I go like welcome all my amazing subscribers and viewers. Thank you so much for joining us on today's wonderful news. For those that are joining us on today's wonderful news for the first time, you guys are highly welcome. Kindly proceed to subscribe, like, comment, share, but don't forget to turn notification bell to get notified whenever we drop a video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. Oh yeah, my people, make I the mentoring. The governorship candidate of the Young Progressive Party for 2024 Edo governorship election, Paul Okunbua, has been sentenced to 6 months in prison by Oredo Chief Magistrate Court. Hey, my people, Mr. Paul was convicted on charges of negligence and defamation after calling a pupil mother a prostitute. My people, now wetin happen? Okunbua, who owns the Benin-based private school Calvary Crown Academy, was sentenced alongside 3 teachers from his school. Blessing Osaredo, RI0US, and Isioma Nime. The chief magistrate, Caroline Ohuma, presided over the case, and she offered the defendants the option of fires. So according to the charges sheet, Okunbua insulted Mrs. Blessing Agibudu, the mother of 2 pupils at his school, on 8 September 2023 at the AIG Zone 5 headquarters in Benin City. He called the mother of the pupil a prostitute in the presence of her husband and other persons, an act deemed likely to cause a breach of peace. So the chief magistrate Oguma sentenced Okunbua to 6 months imprisonment with an option of 100,000 fine. The 3 teachers were charged with negligence and abandonment of the Ayodu children, leading to harm and exposure to danger. So the court found out that Osarodio, Esosa, and Nime, as caregiver at the academy, failed in their duties to protect the 6-year-old pupil, Sama Agudo. So the child sustained facial injuries on 29 September 2021 while waiting in the school reception area during closing hours. So the teacher did not provide first aid for the injury. Additionally, the teacher were found guilty of abandoning 2-year-old Zuria Akibe in January 2022, exposing the toddler to unnecessary danger. So many people also Radio Blessing and RI0US were each sentenced to 1 year imprisonment of a fine of 100,000 for negligence resulting in an injury to Salim Agibe, while Isioma Nime received a 3-month sentence of a fine of 50,000 for unlawfully abandoning 2-year-old Zuri Agibe. So the offences contravene section 167, 2 and 412, 270 and 267 of the Criminal Law of Edo State 2022. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions in our comment section. We would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. Moving on to the next one. A prominent legal scholar and senior advocate of Nigeria, Ise Sage, advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu against implementing the World Bank and International Monetary Fund recommended policies. So he warned that policies would not elevate the suffering of Nigerians. Speaking during an interview with Punch, Sage criticized the decision to remove the petrol subsidy based on advice from the Bretton Woods institution. So he described it as ill-timed and detrimental to the economy. He noted that historically, the International Monetary Fund and World Bank policies have long time failed in developing countries, plugging them into deeper economic difficulties. So the legal practitioner Sage said he was against the removal of fuel subsidy before they became self-sufficient in internal production of petrol. He said the removal has caused severe economic hardship, including a dramatic crash of the naira and soaring costs of food and transportation. He highlighted the suffering of Nigerians, citing the increase in transportation costs, such as a trip from Lagos to Delta State rising from 5,000 to 65,000. So he called for a reversal of these policies because it don't go work. Sage further stated that the International Monetary Fund and and World Bank often propose harsh and counterproductive policies to developing nations, leading to failure and misery in countries that adopt them. So he said before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over power that he urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to remove the subsidy on petrol until they are fully producing it internally. So unfortunately for him, that was not done. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not listening to them. And now the fuel subsidy removal don't come plunge Nigerians into very serious economic life hardship. And his personal belief is that the International Monetary Fund, World Bank, and this Western economic institution always prescribe very harsh policies for developing countries. So he don't know any developing countries that has adopted these policies which have been successfully economically. He said those people who adopted in the past failed because their situation got worse until they tossed out those policies and started again. So from his experience with other African countries, that this International Monetary Fund and World Bank policies have always failed, and they have always brought suffering and misery to the countries to which they are applied. So he said he hoped that somewhere along the way that these policies will be reserved. On the tax reform bill, Saga expressed support, arguing that the reform would push states to increase productivity and reduce the inequity in tax revenue distribution. He said Lagos, for example, that Lagos bears the burden of providing infrastructure for a large population, but they don't get revenue commensurate with these responsibilities. So he noted that a reform that ties earning to productivity is fair. So he will encourage states to be more self-reliant. My people, the matter get as a baby. Honestly, the first subsidy will be said they remove. It don't bring hardship upon the citizens of Nigeria. A lot of people find it difficult these days to feed 3 times in a day. Honestly, the hardship is too much. The one with the penals pass be say the government are not even doing anything to alleviate this suffering Nigerians are passing through. So that's how like make una tell me what I feel about this matter. What I feel about the matter, una opinion. I beg you will like know in the comment section. Once again, thank you so much for staying to us. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. But don't forget to turn notification bell to get notified whenever we drop a video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend that latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like, comment, your legs. Bye for now.